I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my meatloaf. Yes! I'm so excited to make this dish. I've had to come up with some recipes from like my grandmother and some from other videos I've watched, and I kind of figured out my own little recipe, so I'm so excited for you guys to watch. So without further ado, let's get into the kitchen. I'm going to start by cutting up my green peppers and my onion in my amazing cutter, so I'll be right back.
2 hours later.
After I freshly cut up my vegetables, I'm going to add them to my bowl with my ground beef. And then I will be adding in a couple of eggs that I already beaten before I place into the bowl. Once that's in there, I will start adding in my seasonings, such as my black pepper,
Another one.
Italian seasoning,
Another one.
seasoned salt,
Another one.
onion powder,
Another one.
garlic powder,
Another one.
Italian breadcrumbs,
Another one.
ketchup,
Another one.
and barbecue sauce. I'm going to mix this around together for a few minutes just to let the meat soak in with the seasonings and the onions and the green peppers. It can get kind of messy, so you can wear gloves if you like. Just make sure you wash your hands if you have to do it without a glove. But I need to add in some milk. Now, since the meatloaf has been nicely prepared, I'm going to place it into my pan and let it sit in the oven for about 45 minutes on 375 degrees exact. Now on to making our meatloaf sauce. So just with a nice clean empty bowl, starting with some ketchup,
Another one.
light brown sugar,
Another one.
some barbecue sauce,
Another one.
black pepper,
Another one.
and some garlic powder. While my meatloaf is cooking and I'm mixing in my sauce, I'm going to start on my sides. I'm just going to be making some mashed potatoes and some green beans while my meat is cooking so that can be ready to come out. After the 45 minutes, I'm going to add on to my delicious barbecue sauce.
The sauce is forever.
This barbecue sauce will go on top of your meatloaf once you spread it around evenly on there. And you want to make sure you get all around on the meatloaf. So that's why I'm just doing a spoon at a time. And then eventually I'll probably just pour it on in there. I want to make sure it spreads all over the meatloaf as much as possible on the top. You don't want to miss any areas. If you didn't make enough, you can definitely add on to it if you would like. So once the meatloaf is covered, then you're going to place it back into the oven for exactly another 15 minutes. You'll take it out of the oven after 15 minutes and let it sit for about 10 minutes before you cut into it. Audio. Here is my famous and delicious meatloaf. You guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.